So here's the plan. I'll break down the story, the gameplay, the fun moments, and then tell you straight, should you actually play this thing or wait for a sale and let it chill in your backlog? Hey everyone, I'm Stefan. I love diving into games, big, small, weird, you name it. But I know not everyone has hours to spare just to find out a game wasn't worth the time. That's where I come in. I play, I test, and I give you a quick, honest review so you know whether a game deserves your next session or your backlog. Let's jump in. Alright, so Mafia The Old Country. I'll be honest, this one totally caught me off guard. It's basically a beautiful mob movie you get to play, and it will sneak up on your weekend if you're not careful. I've been digging into it, finished the story, got lost in Sicily way too long. And yeah, this is the most classic Mafia the series has felt in years. Tight story, big emotions, dramatic betrayals, and that old school gangster flavor they kinda lost for a while. Alright, no spoilers, just what you need. Mafia The Old Country takes us back to 1950s Sicily, before the events of the older Mafia games. You play as Enzo, this small-time guy who gets pulled into some messy family business. It starts with like one small favor for an uncle, and boom, suddenly you're deep in vendettas, old school honor codes, and a whole lot of bad decisions. The vibe? Straight up mob movie. Smoky bars, stone villas, cozy little towns that look way too peaceful for all the crime going on. It's not open world like Mafia 3, it's more focused like the first two games. Every mission has a point, no filler, no fluff. And honestly, that's refreshing. You can actually finish it in around 12 to 15 hours, which I like. Not every game needs to eat your life, right? But yeah, if you're in for endless side quests and huge maps, you might find it a bit short. Still, the story keeps moving. Drama, politics, payback, it never drags. If you're here for a tight mob story that cares more about loyalty and revenge than collectibles, this one nails it. Okay, let's get into what it feels like to actually play. Most missions are that perfect mafia mix of sneaking, shooting, and driving. Early on, you're sneaking through vineyards with a pistol, trying not to get caught. Later, full-on street shootout with gunfire echoing off the walls and cars exploding in the background. The gameplay is punchy, every shot feels heavy. Enemies drop fast, and yeah, you can drop fast too if you get cocky. Stealth? Simple but good. You can sneak around estates, quietly take guys out, or if things go sideways, just shotgun your way out. The game kinda expects you to mess up, and it's fine with it. Now, driving, huge part of the experience. The cars are old, heavy, loud, and absolutely terrifying on narrow roads. You'll be sliding around corners with bullets flying past the windshield and some poor NPC in the backseat yelling directions. It feels cinematic in the best way. The missions know how to build tension. You go from quiet dinners where everybody's pretending to be civil to all out chaos when things pop off. It feels like a movie, like you can almost smell the cigarettes, smoke, and coffee. And man, Sicily looks gorgeous. Sunset chases, foggy mornings, little dusty roads with the ocean in the distance. Total screenshot material. Now, real talk. It's not doing anything super new gameplay-wise. You'll be like, okay, another mission where I drive, talk, and shoot. But it never overstays its welcome. It just flows. You're always moving to the next thing before you get bored. Some missions are really standout, big emotional hits or cool set pieces that remind you where the series shines. But yeah, don't expect some wild new gameplay loop. think of it like more as a focused, stylish story where you get to do all the fun mob stuff between the cutscenes. And best part, it respects your time. You play smart, move cover to cover, take your shots, and then the game rewards you. But if you rush in guns blazing, you're probably gonna restart the mission. Ask me how I know. Alright, verdict time. Should you play it now or let it sit in the backlog land until next sale? If you love story-driven crime games like the old Mafia titles or Red Dead story chapters, yeah, play it. You'll love it. It's focused, it looks great, and it actually feels like a Mafia story again. You're not just running errands for 30 hours, you're living through a really good mob movie. Now, if you're someone who wants a huge open world with tons of activities and side hustle, maybe wait for a discount. It's short, and once the main story is done, there's not a ton of stuff left to keep you hooked long term. But I say it's the good kind of short. Leaves you satisfied, not drained. Leaves you satisfied, not drained. So yeah, play now if you want the old school crime drama experience with style and heart. Backlog it if you're in the big open sandbox mood or you're low on the cash. Personally, I love it, and I played it. It's like a weekend binge, short cinematic full of cool moments and over before it gets sloppy. Alright, that's my take on Mafia The Old Country. If this helped you out, do me a solid, drop a like so I know to do more reviews like this. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Go relax, enjoy some old school gangster drama, and I'll see you in the next one.